Greetings, wild souls. Welcome back to another video. It's your girl, SZALTANA, Rainbow Jaguar, Wildhara 7, Faith, the one and only. Here I am, coursing through in these indigenous lands, rocks, and ancient formations far beyond the eye can see. In Wyoming, I have been traveling, dear friends, for about 30 hours now, from Virginia all the way to Oregon, where I will be performing my music. I have an incredible tour date lined up. My first event is gonna be at Medicina Campout. Ooh. Those are gonna be just such an amazing time. And I'll be honest, I've been driving all day. And yesterday I was in Denver, so I spent some time out there. I've been to Missouri, Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky. West Virginia was so beautiful. If you've been following me on my Instagram, also my Facebook, you'll be seeing, I'm sure you've seen. If you haven't, go check it out. Just all the beautiful pictures and videos. I have gotten so sun-kissed. The sun is like a whole nother breed out here, honey. And I got like my little charms and trinkets. You'll also hear my bell go off. Don't mind the back, okay? This is the gypsy wagon, okay? We're a little bit, you know, wild in the sauce. A little bit of wild sauce going on. And we're just flowing. And I'm still picking mango off my face because I like absolutely crushed a mango earlier. And I'm gonna be planting the seeds soon. Whee! So I just wanted to share some codes because there's been just so much running through me, so many downloads running through me, and the biggest thing that I wanted to share is just a message of like having such unwavering faith in yourself and in your plan and in your dreams, in your intuitive nudges, those soul callings, that life, that dream, this experience that you've been like wanting to manifest. And I'm gonna talk about like manifestation and like law of attraction and all these kinds of things, because anytime that I do hop on and like do a talking video, not only is it just like, this is my advice, tips and tricks, whatever, like this is my, you know, this is like my message, and a lot of times it is really intuitively guided, and a lot of times what I talk about, most of the time it's because I've gone through it. Like I can speak about this because I have gone through it, because I have had so many experiences and just have been on this beautiful path of developing my relationship with myself and with nature, with this earth, and my relationship with abundance and how that relates to my finances. And I'm driving right now, so hopefully my video doesn't get flagged, but like, can we just like admire the view for a second? Come on with the come on. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so really I just wanted this to be a message to like follow your fucking dreams and do not give up, because I'm telling you, for so long, I can tell you, for so effing long, I dreamt of like traveling the world and just getting paid to be me, to be myself, to do my art, to be a healer in all the ways that I'm meant to be a healer, you know. And I felt for so long that it was like meant to come through my business, that I was like going to receive money in these specific ways, and this is how it's going to align. And you know, throughout my journey, a lot of times, like the last talking video that I made like this, I was in South Florida. That's my place, that's my home, I love it there, you know, but I knew that I was ready for the West Coast tour. And honestly, guys, like my intention is Hawaii. It's Big Island. And and that's where I'm going. That's where I'm headed, you know. But my tour is leading me down the Pacific. First it led me all the way across the country, and then it's lead me all the way down the Pacific coast, where I'll be stopping a big stop in Los Angeles and really checking that out for a couple of days. And then I'm going to be getting my home. And things are still being developed and things are still being woven, but I just want to share that because this used to be a dream. This used to be something that I would literally write about, cry about, manifest, like just journaling, speaking it out for days, going to sleep with it every night, like really wholeheartedly being so fixated on it. And I had to learn to let it go. And that's one of the biggest things that I can say is it's like, you are worthy of your desire, whatever it is. And the more that you know, like, I am worthy of this, I am deserving of this, okay? Good things are always working out for me. Like, really get into that feeling of you get to have it all. You get to be, do, and have it all. And I am like a savage queen. And anytime that I come from the place of being a savage queen, goddess, princess, royalty, priestess, empress, that knows that she is so fucking deserving and worthy and just has earned it in all the ways and is literally on her star girl shit, like, there's no more room for like the lack mindset or the scarcity or the feelings of fear around poverty. I know what it's like. I've seen my family struggle. I know many, many people are going through a rough time, and there is a lot of like unrest, and there is a lot of uncertainty and a lot of like illusion going on. But one of my biggest works through my music, through my art, through sharing is just reminding people, like, you're a fucking gift. You are literally creation itself and have the power to create whatever life that you want to live. And that it is sometimes tricky when wanting to manifest this big life, because if you put it up on a pedestal and act like it's so far away and that you have to do all of these things, if you're used to doing back-breaking work and you feel like that's all you have to do, like that's gonna be your way, then that's what's gonna show up for you. But that's not the only truth. That's not the only truth that's available, because we can't say it's a lie. Whatever you create, you can create that experience where things are hard for you, where you do have to struggle. And I do think that it is like a deep programming that we as like humanity is like really shedding, is like these like fears, the fear of freedom in a way. It's like we want it, but it's almost like in order to have freedom, what would that mean? If you were living a life, time freedom, money freedom, more joy, more peace, more happiness, more ease, more flow, what would you be doing? If you were like, I'm ready for a more abundant life, what would you be doing in that more abundant life? Who would you be talking to? Where would you be going? Where would you be eating? Where would you be shopping? What type of bills would you be paying? And know that all them shits are accounted for. Like, we are upgrading so much these days. And one of my biggest lessons through traveling was like, oh, you don't need the money. Like, you can create all the abundance through all the other things, right? But now I'm at the place where I'm like, no, it's actually appropriate and it's okay for me to receive money. It is okay and like necessary and like totally like just right that I would be a receiver. And the more that I receive, the more that I give. And I've been very, very open. And, you know, I have struggled. I've definitely struggled in the past. And, you know, I remember, you know, riding the struggle bus up and down for a very long time. And now I'm like genuinely at a place where I'm like really giving myself permission to live the life of my dreams. Feeling so confident in what I offer, especially on social medias. Not comparing myself to others, just really staying in my own lane as an artist, as a creative, and like really putting my heart first, putting my peace of mind first, and really just showing up for myself and others like the way I've been called to. And that's my message, y'all. Like, if you have any questions, please drop them below. I've really been like stepping into that space of like, yes, it is okay to want what I want, and it's okay to receive it. Like, it's okay to get paid to travel. It's okay to get paid for my music. It is okay to live more luxuriously and abundantly, and to experience, like, I'll be honest, guys, like, this is the first trip really where like things have gotten so good. Like, things are like handed to me, things feel easier. Like, I just have so much more of like an abundant experience while traveling. It used to be really rough. I was totally like just not at my best, and it was wearing on my mental health. Like, that's the thing about like van life and travel life that doesn't get talked about, is that like it can be fucking rough. It's not for the weak. And when you are in a space where you feel like you don't have a lot of resources and you're kind of holding on to what you got, and then you're like at your last $10, now you're at -10 in the bank, like, and you got nowhere to stay, and you got dogs in the car, y'all all living together, like, it was a hot fucking mess express. And I can look back at my experience and say, wow, you silly, silly girl. Like, you were such a wild child, and you still are. But like, being wild and being like untamed, that's totally fine. But at the end of the day, like, there is still a level of self-love that you have to have for yourself, to where you no longer accept and no longer tolerate and are no longer available for experiences that feel limiting and that make you feel like you're not good enough, you're not worthy of a bigger thing or a more accommodating thing, whatever that is, whether it's home, a car, a job, a career, like a travel experience, a new phone, like whatever it is. Like, you have to see yourself as worthy of that. And I also just want to say, this is your confirmation. Like, if you have been wanting to do something out of the box, out of the ordinary, that you know is going to change the freaking game for you, get on it, hop on it, 12-12. Like, this is your mastery. This is your, like, level up. All right? If you want to work with me one-on-one, send me a DM on my Instagram. I do one-on-one. I also have group coaching. I do personal one-on-one healings, long-term programs as well. Stream my music, SZALTANA on Spotify, iTunes, the whole works. All right. If you want to see me in person, see me perform, go ahead and drop some venues. Let me know. Drop your city. Let me know where you think I should perform at. Sending you guys all my love. Stay wild. Stay free. I will see you in another video. Until next time. Mahalo.